In this unit, we researched and created a survey for a technology-related software or invention. Individually, we first brainstormed relevant topics. Our professor helped us to narrow our existing topics down to these choices, and as a class, we voted online. We had to vote multiple times because we encountered two situations where topics had the same number of votes. Facial recognition ended up being the winning topic. We performed research to gather needed background information on the topic of facial recognition while creating potential survey questions that could be asked in the future. A simple way to create a survey is to use a website called SurveyMonkey to conduct the entire survey and monitor the results. These are tips to keep in mind while creating your survey questions. We peer edited our classmates' survey questions while providing corrections in order to make it clearer for the public to understand. Individually, we chose our top 7 survey questions involving facial recognition and shared them aloud while our professor tallied the number of votes for each question on the whiteboard. We then edited the final 7 questions chosen by our entire class in order to create clear, precise, and unbiased survey questions. SurveyMonkey was the application we used to create the actual survey. The first step to create the survey is to select Create Survey in the upper right corner while choosing the option to design your survey. You title your survey and choose a category it fits under. You begin entering your questions into the blank question boxes. The types of questions I used were only multiple choice, but there are other options. You add the possible answers for responses and review your final survey questions and answers to ensure you didn't make any mistakes. You then are required to select the method that you want to distribute your survey. I chose to use the web link. I printed hard copies in my facial recognition survey and had 10 individuals fill the survey out by paper opposed to the online version. Then I wrote down the results from each of my paper surveys to start drawing conclusions and eventually combine my information with the online results. Through your account with SurveyMonkey, you have the capability of analyzing the results and seeing the data trends that start to appear from your online results. You can see helpful graphs to help you draw conclusions. Through Excel, I combined my paper results and my online results in order to make clear and accurate graphs. For each question, I first entered the data, and then in order to develop a graph, you highlight the percentages and also highlight the possible responses for this specific question, and you choose Insert and choose which type of graph you want and title the final product. This was the result for my final report on the survey and research on facial recognition. I realized that people aren't always updated with the latest and greatest technology, such as a smartphone that is capable of using facial recognition. The majority of people hadn't used facial recognition, and I had originally expected the opposite to be true.